Our next bout is a FFKA 5-round light middleweight bout. And in this bout, we have Mark Hollywood Krebs from Hanover, Pennsylvania, 25 years old with a record of 5 wins and 4 losses, but all of those 5 wins were by KOs. His opponent in the ring is Scott Glossner from Baltimore, Maryland. Scott has a record of 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw. Now, this is a classic confrontation between a body puncher, Hollywood Krebs, versus Scott Glossner, who's a jabber. Let's go to the call and see what happens with Bruce Casella ringside, along with Jeff Smith, former world champion.
We're back at ringside for this FFKA light middleweight regional bout between Mark Hollywood Krebs and Scott Glossner. Bruce Casella and Jeff Smith to call the action for you. And Jeff, both of these fighters are coming off long layoffs.
Well, Hollywood Krebs had cracked his cheekbone a couple years ago and hadn't fought since then, and then came back with a fight, and he had a fight just recently, in May 30th. He had a knockout in the 2nd round on that one, so he got a chance to tune up a little bit. Scott Glossner, on the other hand, has not had a tune-up for a while. This should be an interesting fight.
Krebs has had 5 wins against 4 losses, but his 5 wins have been knockouts.
Let's see if he can do it with Mark Krebs.
All right, let's go into the ring now for our fighter introductions. Lee J.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an FFKA 5-round light middleweight bout. Introducing in the red corner, with a record of 5 wins, 4 losses, 5 by knockout, weighing in today at 156 pounds. He's 5 feet 9 inches tall, and he comes from Hanover, Pennsylvania. Please welcome Mark Hollywood Krebs. And his opponent in the blue corner, with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss. He's 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in 154 pounds. He's from Baltimore, Maryland. Please welcome Scott Glossner.
Well, Mark Hollywood Krebs, 5'9", very good-looking young man, 2 inches shorter than Scott Glossner, and the record of 5-4, 5 KOs, and Scott Glossner, a record of 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 draw.
Hollywood looks in shape. This should be a good fight. He looks very powerful. Scott Glossner is taller, has got the reach, looks very relaxed. Let's see what happens here in this 1st round.
All right, we're scheduled for 5 rounds. The referee is Paul Tears as we just about get underway for this 1st fight. Straight up fighter is Mark Hollywood Krebs. He likes to stand right in there, and he should be very aggressive as we start round 1, scheduled for 5. It is Glossner in the red pants and Hollywood Krebs in the black.
Mark has had trouble before in not moving his head when he's fighting, and he said he's been working on that. That's been his main strategy, to work on his defense. Let's see what happens here.
Both fighters came out strong with kicks, and then came back with a body.
That was a nice combination by Mark. Scott coming back with his own jab.
Nice solid punch there by Glossner.
Scott likes to use that jab. He likes to keep his opponent away with that front hand.
The crowd here very vocal in this fight.
Nice combination by Mark Krebs. Both fighters using that front hand a lot here.
Krebs trying to use that right. A little bit there.
Nice combination by Mark Krebs. Mark Krebs is definitely the hometown favorite here. From Pennsylvania, Hanover. Scott Glossner from Baltimore, Maryland.
Krebs coming right at Glossner.
There was a good combination there by Krebs. He hurt Scott a little bit to the body and then caught him to the head.
There it is again. Got him in the head, then back to the body. Kick there by Hollywood Krebs.
He got a warning for holding. He didn't want him holding. Krebs got a warning for holding on that one. Krebs is looking real good on his combinations here. Spinning back fist and another good right-left combination. Scott looks in trouble.
The crowd standing.
Nice mixture of techniques. Scott is a little bit dazed here. He might not be able to finish this 1st round. It's going to take just a little more pressure by Mark. He made it through the first one.
Here we go. We're scheduled for 5 rounds. We're in round number 2 now. It is Glossner in the red and Krebs in the black. Let's see how Krebs can dominate or Glossner can try to recover from that first round.
Nice body shots. Mark Krebs said that he wanted to work the body, and he's definitely been doing that.
Glossner sneaks in a punch there.
He got a warning for holding the head, too. You're not allowed to hold your opponent. Hollywood Krebs looks in good condition. There's not much body fat on him. Scott Glossner also looking nice, pretty lean.
Krebs very muscular.
Being a couple inches shorter, he can carry that muscle, whereas Scott's got it on the height, so he's going to look a little leaner.
Krebs connecting to Glossner's head a couple of times there, a few jabs. Less than 1 minute to go in the second round.
Mark is moving well. He keeps mixing up his techniques, going high, going low, kicks, punches.
Had Glossner in the corner there, and he was coming in with a good kick-punch combinations.
Looks like that layoff hasn't hurt Mark Krebs any at all.
Well, he said he was in shape for it, and he meant it.
If anything else, he looks better.
Good jabs connecting to Glossner from Krebs.
If Mark can keep up this pace, it's going to be impossible for Scott to finish this fight.
We're just about to the end of our second round. We're scheduled for 5.
Looked like Mark might have caught him a little bit low, but the referee didn't see it. Scott's looking a little bit still relaxed. He's not getting excited. He's not coming after his opponent. We're in the closing seconds here.
All right, we're getting ready for our third round. We're scheduled for 5. This is a 5-round light middleweight bout. It is Glossner in the red and Hollywood Krebs in the black. Definitely Glossner needs to get something going.
He definitely looks a little rusty from that layoff. Now, he could come back in this 3rd or 4th round as he gets warmed up. But he's definitely going to have to make an attempt here in the 3rd round. If he can't carry it by this 3rd round, the only way he's going to be able to win is by a knockout.
That's a good right hand by Krebs to Glossner.
Glossner has got to make him miss more than that. He is landing too many hard blows. Glossner's strategy was to stay out of his reach, and he is right on the end of all of Krebs' techniques.
I think Krebs has him definitely concerned throwing all those techniques. He's mixing them up very well, hand and foot. Less than 1 minute to go in this 3rd round. Left there by Glossner, not even phasing Krebs.
Krebs keeps mixing them low and high, and that's throwing Scott off. He doesn't know where the blow's going to come from next. When he thinks he's going to the head, then he'll go back to the body.
Hollywood Krebs has certainly come to fight here.
Well, when you lay off, you've got to come back. You've got to be serious, or you wouldn't come back. And it definitely looked like Krebs is back. Less than 30 seconds here in this 3rd round.
Referee breaks it up, had Glossner in the corner.
He's giving him a warning here. He was holding. Glossner has got to get out of the corner. He can't lay on the ropes.
We're just about to the end of this 3rd round. Exciting FFKA action. All right, referee Paul Keir says it's just about time for our 4th round. And here it is. 4th of a scheduled 5-rounder. Hollywood Krebs in the black and Scott Glossner in the red.
Scott's going to have his hands full just trying to finish this fight. if Hollywood puts any pressure on him at all, he has easy possibility of ending this fight.
Glossner does look tired here, and Krebs comes in and takes advantage of it. Beautiful combination punch kick. Glossner comes back with a nice right.
But you see how it doesn't affect Krebs. He just comes back more.
Krebs, two powerful rights and another left there.
He spun him around and put him right on the ropes, and is unloading. Scott needs to get out of there. The referee will stop this fight. Referee giving him a standing count.
Definitely Scott Glossner is hurt. I don't know how he could stay.
That was excellent work by Mark Krebs. He turned Scott around and then put him right on the ropes.
This can't last too long, but Glossner's tough.
Glossner's coming back. He is riled. He's got blood coming from his mouth, but he is still coming. He is hurt. He is holding on. He is holding on. Referee could stop this bout.
Scott Glossner, the courage to stand in there with Hollywood Krebs. Less than 30 to go in this fourth round.
It's going to take just one blow to stop this fight. One good blow.
Krebs has him in the
referee's going to stop it. You watch. That's his second standing count.
Glossner just trying to last this round.
I think Glossner wants the referee to stop this bout.
We're less than 10, and that's it. That's it. The fight is over with.
That's a good call. He should have stopped it. There was no way he could have finished that fight.
And Mark Hollywood Krebs wins this one in the fourth round with less than 10 seconds to go of a scheduled 5 rounds.
He's hurt. I think his jaw was hurt as well as his body. Glossner's showing a lot of courage there, hanging in. You notice he still wanted to fight. He put his gloves up, but then the referee said, no, you've taken enough punishment.
Well, I think what hurt Glossner was definitely he got tired.
Well, it's getting tired, but what gets you tired is absorbing all those blows. When you get hit that much,
take a look at the slow-mo now.
There's a right hand and a left, and then he just hangs on. Watch him spin him around and put him right up against those ropes and lands that hard left.
Boy, Mark
and a kick into the body. He's following.
Hollywood Krebs just came out from the word go and just kept pounding.
See, Scott cannot lay on the ropes like that. You have got to get out of there. When you get tired, though, you don't want to move. You just want to sit there.
All right, we'll be back with our official announcement. Don't go away. Well, welcome back as we await the announcement of the two fighters. Jeff, can you say Hollywood certainly came on strong?
Well, after a 2.5-year layoff, he had a fight back in May. He won that one by knockout. He won this one by knockout. He's definitely back, and I expect a lot out of him in the future. He's looking real powerful.
All right, let's go in now to Lee J. Nelson for that announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Paul Keir stops this fight in 1 minute and 55 seconds in the fourth round. Winner by technical knockout in the red corner, Mark Hollywood Krebs.
Mark Hollywood Krebs now 6-4, coming back with a victory. Scott Glossner now 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 draw. And it really looked like Mark Hollywood Krebs wanted this fight coming off the layoff.
He was just too aggressive and too powerful. You can look at him and see how powerful he is. A lot of guys look that strong, but they don't land that hard. He was landing hard blows. He took a lot out of Scott. Scott was showing a